Across the entire community, a lot of people are today on July 13th logging in to show and pay their respects for Red Dead Online, just because the game has gone an entire year without a major substantial update, with the last one coming in July 13th, 2021, which was the Blood Money update. Before I get into this video, I would like to say that for some people this game isn't, we'll say, dead, meaning that there's people still logging in, there's new players still picking it up and trying it out, there's still people enjoying the game, and I will still always encourage people to try out Red Dead Online, because I have clocked in many hours into the game and I have enjoyed it, and I've met some awesome people while playing it too. It's an amazing community, so please don't feel discouraged about trying the game out if you're a new player. I still personally like to jump on from time to time, and I always enjoy it. It's a relaxing game, it's a beautiful game. I just enjoy the atmosphere that the game and Rockstar has created with it. This whole community thing is really just for the community who have been following the game for a long time, and we're kind of heartbroken by the news that we won't be getting any substantial updates for this game anymore. So this community event will be held for the entire day of July 13th, 2022, and you can do this however you want. Just find a group of friends or a group of people that you just want to jump on with. I might be holding an event later myself if you want to join that. Just you can be joined through the Discord. I'll leave a link below. Basically, just dress your finest, so probably black would be a good color to wear for a funeral. And we also didn't have any sidearms, just to make it look a bit cleaner while we were getting some footage so I could make this video. So basically there are going to be two places that a lot of people are going to be meeting up today. There will be the graveyard over in Valentine, and also there is going to be the graveyard over in Blackwater. Again though, if you have a group of people that you can arrange to meet up with here to pay your respects or organize something like this, it would be a lot better, I think, for you, because if you just join a random lobby, I have a feeling that there will be a lot of griefers aiming and targeting those spots today. Of course, you can just choose your own thing, as in this whole day is just about logging in, maybe meeting up with some old friends that used to play Red Dead Online with, and just enjoying the game for what it is. Because this is pretty much going to be what Red Dead Online is going forward. You should still be able to log in and play, because this is a P2P setup, which is pretty cheap for Rockstar to maintain. So I'd say they will keep it playable for a lot longer. But just to quote them from the Newswire, just so it's their words and not my words, they have clearly said that over the past few years, they've been steadily moving more development resources towards the next entry of the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations, and for the next entry to be the best it can possibly be, and as a result, they're in the process of making changes to how they support Red Dead Online. And as many of us have called, what they mean by making changes is winding it down. Like, that's what we've seen over the last 6 months, and that's what we're going to continue to see. Monthly events, no substantial new content or DLC is going to be added. So we're not going to get a new role. They're not going to build upon any of the existing roles like they did promise a while back that they were going to expand the roles. So there won't be any big updates that'll bring a lot of players back. So it'll just have this a fairly steady, if not declining, player base over the coming year and possibly follow years. They did say that this is for this year, but in reality, there is, unless they bring this onto next gen consoles, I don't see them ever coming back to invest in this again. Which, to be fair, I do think is a very small possibility, and I have made a video discussing why I think that is still possible, but I don't particularly want to give people hope about this game as it stands at the moment. It looks like Rockstar has finished with it and is washing their hands with it and is focusing on Grand Theft Auto Online and Grand Theft Auto 6. They said the Grand Theft Auto series, and a lot of people jumped at thinking that means Grand Theft Auto 6, but look, they're going to milk GTA Online as long as they possibly can. They're just not going to milk this game anymore. They are going to add seasonal special events, which is kind of cool. I'm presuming that's just going to be them re-adding some of the existing content again, which I'm not going to lie is a very easy thing for them to do on their side. They literally just change code to on, or from off to on, and suddenly, the winter DLC is back, or the Christmas DLC is back. It's not a big deal. It's not a big effort for anyone to do, but it does look like we're going to see seasonal special events, which I would think are the Call to Arms for Christmas and the Call to Arms mode for Halloween, which, to be honest, is probably one of my favorite modes they added, so I will be jumping on during those times and playing again. Which I think is a lot about what this community event is about. It's just kind of, for a lot of people, coming to terms with, this is what Red Dead Online kind of is. I still enjoy playing it. It's not going to see any substantial updates, at least for the year, and as I have said, possibly going forward, it's not going to see any substantial updates. They have said they plan to build upon existing modes and add new Telegram missions this year, rather than delivering major teamed content updates like in previous years. Again, building upon existing modes is more than likely just going to be races or some of the PvP modes with new maps. Not very difficult to do. They even have a mode where you can do this in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm sure they have a very similar thing on Red Dead Online. They just never released it for the community. And a few new Telegram missions this year, which anyone will tell you are not hard to make. I don't even think we need to get anything downloaded for those missions. It can all be done on the back end with existing content, and possibly in a day or two. It's not going to be a huge effort by Rockstar this year, at least for Red Dead Online. I know there's a lot of people that still kind of hold on to hope because they used the term this year, but please keep in mind, this is Rockstar. They took 6 months to basically tell us that they weren't going to continue updating the game and they were making changes. 6 months. The community has been begging for clarity since December for what was going to happen with Red Dead Online. A lot of people had thoughts and theories and just thought maybe they were focusing on the trilogy, but Rockstar wasn't going to ever officially tell anyone they were kind of going to wind down the game until I think they just weren't making that much on gold bars on it. So they waited for the last possible moment to tell the community, which, to be quite honest, I think is just disrespectful to the community. That post should have gone up in January. That's what I honestly believe. I have been saying from January that's what they've been doing, but a lot of people still held on hope that there was going to be a spring update or maybe a summer update. So they could have told us then, because they made the decision in 2021. So it wouldn't surprise me if all of my monthly event videos are exactly relevant again next year for 2023. That is the level of effort Rockstar has been putting into the game over the last few months, so that wouldn't surprise me at all if they literally just copy and pasted the event code in on the back end to make everything on discount and whatnot, and then just maybe even just rewrite the newswire a little bit more, but essentially all the work will be done, so they just copy and paste the newswire up again next year. Honestly, that's the level of effort Rockstar seems to be putting into this game, so that would not surprise me. For me personally, it's going to be always December 7th, where I think that Red Dead Online officially died, but I do kind of think it's cool that the community is acknowledging that Rockstar has officially announced that they are essentially winding down Red Dead Online for the community. So it is a good day to log in, as I said, dress in your finest clothes and pay your respects to Red Dead Online. If you do have some alcohol on you in-game, definitely have a virtual beer and pour some out for Red Dead Online. You can do whatever you want. If you're just a solo player, you can just show up, have a drink and smoke and have a little, maybe take a picture. And if you do take a picture, maybe tag me on Twitter or something, or post it in the Discord. There should be an event area there, or just post it anywhere online, so that it just kind of spreads the word that today is a day that the community's coming together just to pay its respects for a game that we all loved and we all hoped Rockstar would have invested more and handled better. The hashtag related to this, if you're posting it on Twitter or whatnot, is going to be hashtag Red Dead Funeral, so definitely add that as well if anybody wants to just click on the hashtag and quickly view all what the community is doing easily. But for me personally, it was just an excuse to jump on and enjoy Red Dead Online again, which I love. Personally, I've been trying to organize events for the community that is here. Rockstar may have washed its hands with it, but as I said, I still enjoy the game. I know there's a lot of other people that still enjoy jumping on from time to time and playing it as well. So like, I think we are all going to be making our own fun for this game for the future. Apologies for how I sound today. I am pretty sick, unfortunately, but I thought this video was important to make, and every time I make a video like this, I do want to include context as well, in case this is like the first video someone sees. So I have covered some of this information already, but I just wanted to cover it again in case someone clicked on Red Dead Online Funeral and suddenly wants to know the context of why people are organizing this community event for July 13th. Me personally, I would like to say thank you for everyone that actually left some very positive comments in my last video. It meant a lot, and I'm glad that some of my videos have helped a lot of you out while you've been playing Red Dead, so I really do appreciate the kind comments that were coming in my last video. And of course, thanks so much to the members who have stuck with this channel through a lot of the game. I really do appreciate it. It definitely helped me personally stay motivated and keep playing this game and making content on this game. So really thank you to everyone who has contributed to this. And that's it. If you have a bit of time today on July 13th, why not jump on and pay your respects for Red Dead Online, dress in your finest, and pour a beer out for the game that so many of us have loved and enjoyed over the years. I'll catch you all again, people.